Previously on Bit on the Side, audience member in danger of combustion. Ex-housemate suffers steering malfunction. Rebecca enjoys live roasting.
You put out because you became an utter bore, because you were so much dwelling on Rebecca, who doesn't give a toss for you.
Enthusiastic contributor loses control of his mind.
Final one is...
Jamie East told to watch his mouth.
Please welcome his mum, Alev, and our very own, and now...
Alice reveals surgery desire.
Boobies, you know me, I just want more boobies, like the guy says. Bring in the boobies.
Guest displays his keenness on this year's housemates.
Chuck them out. We want to see secret evictions, shock evictions, just chuck them all out.
And security dog fails to employ bladder control.
Oh, God! God, oh, Jesus, somebody... Oh, my God! Oh, get a towel! Someone get a towel!
Show's gem, younger, better looking, constantly competing, but with an underlying love that never fades. Aww, sweet. Another busy show tonight. We've learned that Sugar gives carrots a nice glaze. Jay's storytelling gives J.K. Rowling a run for her money. And Aaron makes a convincing bearded lady. But what else have we learned today? Well, on first inspection, you might think Anton is asleep, but in reality, he's actually been comatose. Poor kid may never wake up. There's no stopping her anymore, is there? It's constant. It looks like Jem has found the perfect job for Louise.
Then I worked on a poo farm, so you just smell like shit all the time. I'd quite enjoy that.
And perhaps Jay is a potential estate agent, but I think his sales pattern needs a little bit of work.
I fucking hate this house.
Where did that come from? And finally, they've been behaving like animals and living in their own filth for 39 days. We had a little hint at it with a den eating, but Alex is the first housemate to actually show real signs of transformation. Tonight's panel has more sparkle than Elizabeth Duke. Is that a sovereign ring twinkling in my eye line? Probably. It's Jamie East. First up, we know him best as Miranda's sidekick Clive in the hit sitcom. Other roles include the film Fear of Fanny. Playing against time? It's comedy actor James Holmes. Whirlwind of antiques, landmines and cockroaches for our next guest. Beats the house. It's Maisie James and her eyebrows. Thank you. Next, he's peddled more salacious celebrity filth than Hedda Hopper and Luella Parsons combined. Look 'em up. They were awesome. It's Derby's #1 gossip monger, Jamie East. We know that for some of you, the main show comes first, and it is fine. Honestly, we do not mind. We are happy to be second, the runner-up, if you will. So sod Winners' Week. Tonight marks the start of Runners-Up Week. Please welcome tonight's first loser, Ultimate Big Brother's Nikki Graham. Magic wand. let's crack on. Let's have a little chat about the show we just watched. Louise congratulated them all on making it so far, and Jay and Aaron were talking prize money. Jamie, was it just you? Or was it just you? Was it just me? Or did it not feel like a conversation that you have in your final week of Big Brother, rather than one that you have when you've still got 4 weeks left?
Yeah, it's almost like they've given up and they don't feel as though they've got anything to play for, I think. And
it was an odd one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they need the woolies putting up them a bit, and well, not in that sense. Well, maybe they do.
Okay.
They need things need stirring up. They need a bit of a fright.
Okay, a fright. Spooky. James, Anton, Harry and Aaron...
Yes.
We're all talking about the final as well tonight. Do you think they'll be there?
Anton, no chance. Harry, outside chance. Aaron, I hope so. Thank you.
Harry, outside chance.
Yeah, there's no way he could win. He's got 25 rooms in his house. No way. But he could just hang around.
Never gets to the end.
He's still there and get him out.
And Aaron, you said you hope so.
Yeah.
Why?
I like him, Nikki.
Oh, you like Aaron? Yes. Guys, we just heard Jamie say that he feels like they've given up. Do you, as the audience, do you feel like they've kind of given up? There's not enough going on that...
I think they need something a bit more exciting, I think. Something to spice up the house.
They need something else to happen. What, you were being very opinionated
all the
without a
drama between
microphone.
Aaron and Anton. We need like another big fight coming up this week. We need something we need like a big twist or something that will just
So we need a
rock
twist.
the house.
We don't
rock the house.
We don't always need fights, though, do we? There is more to life than fighting.
Yeah, but on Big Brother, it's entertaining.
No, it's not.
Have they forgotten? Have they forgotten that there's 100 grand to be playing for?
I think they remember it, but for 6 weeks they've been in conflict and they're just together, so they need to be in a house where they will be okay together now. Anton wanted to be the villain. He made them have conflict and conflict over conflict. Even Anton is less effort with the conflict.
I don't care what you're saying, I just love French. I love French accents. And yours is beautiful. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, France. Yeah. I do care about what you're saying, really. Maisie, they seemed really settled again.
Oh, they do,
It seems like a really harmonious house. What's happened?
I really don't know. Do we think it's because Aden's gone? I'm not sure. Aden wasn't really much to the house, though. I'm not sure. I think, basically, they've only got a couple of weeks left. Again, there's nothing major that's happened. They're also thinking, oh, we've got an equal chance of winning now, apart from Anton, I reckon. I don't think he's going to...
he was
Maybe
really...
it's because they're in the home stretch now, that they feel like they're over the hump.
No, I don't think...
Yeah, they're over the middle part of it.
Yeah, so they think, oh, maybe we've all got an equal chance. This will be very nice. Because even Anton, he was considering whether to be the nice guy, you know, hello in the morning, and he was like, nah, actually, I'm going to be the villain.
He's like poor man's Victor, isn't he?
Sorry?
Poor man's Victor.
Yeah. Nikki Graham just said it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it is a very lovey-dovey house. Take a look at this.
Some weird thing on your bed. Go and have a look quick. Oh!
Nikki, what's going on with all the messages?
Well, I have
Would
to say...
this have happened in your day?
If we'd have done that, we'd have been in that diary room quicker than we could blink with punishments and all sorts.
It's quite shocking, isn't it? There is a lot of note writing in one shape or another going on.
It's because it's nasty, and that's what it did for Nasty Nick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Writing words down on bits of paper
Exactly.
is unthinkable in 2000.
So shouldn't they be punished, James?
Yes, they should. Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
they should be evicted.
Okay, how do
It's against the rules. It makes a mockery of the entire
It's like they've
panel.
taken that Big Brother rule
They
book
should have their
and
hands
thrown it out the
amputated.
window. Let's talk about another message that was written in something very different. Blood.
Isn't it?
Slightly cynical.
Apparently, the little message on the chair outside. No, he said it was written in blood.
It was written in blood.
He didn't say who, so that's a very good question.
Blood brother.
How? Let's start with this end of the panel. Nikki, how would you feel if somebody wrote you a love message in blood and spelt your name wrong? Let's be fair.
Well, first of all, the message in the blood is very disturbing. Spelling the name wrong.
That's quite endearing.
Well, if it's Lou as in toilet.
James, how would the blood message...
It has a kind of Sid Vicious type charm to me.
So a little bit rock and roll?
Bit Manic Street Preachers, yeah.
OK, Maisie?
No, I don't like that. I'd be scared for my life, to be honest. I'd be like, whose is this blood? I'd be like, oh, God.
Jamie, I know you're going to have something to say.
It was like the first 5 seconds of Prime Suspect. I'd want plastic surgery in a witness relocation programme instantly. That was freaky. Who the hell does that?
I was quite intrigued by Louise's reaction because she said, it's the most romantic thing anyone's ever done for me. Again.
She says that a lot.
But then her face seemed to say a very different story when she was asking Anton if he thought that was weird.
It was like when when the policemen knock on the door in the bill and there's someone being held hostage and they're like, no, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine.
Right, let's talk about Aaron and Faye again. Maisie, somebody that knows both of them quite well. Do you think there's been a power shift? I mean, that mood that Aaron threw the other day when he didn't talk to anyone, I would have just been so angry with him for acting like that in the house. But do you think Faye's kind of in control?
No, Aaron's completely in control in this situation.
You don't think it's changed in the last couple of days?
Aaron is completely in control. He's the one who... He has the argument with Faye, and then Faye kind of... She's always smiling. She's trying to act annoyed, but she's always smiling. He knows he's gonna get her back straight away.
Really?
And I really feel that Aaron's actually now playing a game. Now I've started to watch it back. Yeah.
She's very forgiving of him, isn't she?
Of course, she loves him though.
Come on, James, come on.
It would have been great because they had the row yesterday, and he was being mean to her, and I think Aaron's great. But I would have loved it because she always forgives him when they got the letters from home, and she had the picture that his little boy had drew. Is this wrong? I just thought it would have made amazing television. She just ripped it up in front of him. And I like Aaron.
Do you know what? I like Aaron, but that's the other day when he didn't speak to anyone, I just thought, come on.
I like that.
Come on. Get a grip.
But he's got 2 sides. One side, he's so nice, and the next side, if someone burps or farts, who cares?
I think he's got more than 2 sides.
Yeah, but he's making the most littlest thing. It's like he needs to have fun.
Do you know what? He wouldn't survive in my house because I burp and fart all the time. Right, if you don't agree with this, then get yourself a place in our audience. Email us, audience@bbbukontheside.com. Details can be found at belly button level. Mine used to go in, and now it pokes out. Coming up, some Amazeballs house action. I haven't said that for a while. And we reveal the shocking twist behind this week's nominations. Ooh. Don't miss it. Somewhat, I think you will agree. Still to come, we reveal who's up for eviction this week. And how their time in the house might be coming to an end much sooner than they think. Cryptic. But before that, the return of an old friend who spent the last week chained to his laptop, scouring over 8 million websites to see exactly what you lot out there are saying about that lot in there. Wolf whistles at the ready, girls and boys. It's the silver-haired fox, Christian Rao.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, the lady in the front row is especially excited.
It's brilliant.
The one in the sparkly dress.
Hello.
She seems to be loving you. She's on fire. Christian, what flashy new stuff have you got to show me this week? 'Cause
Well,
you've always got something new.
Something new. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I introduced my balls.
Yes, he did. She's slipping off her seat, Christian. Calm down.
And these, my social media balls, and these are obviously people talking about the show in real time, and as the balls appear and disappear, that's them talking about it. But this week I've added a new dimension, and that is we built a mobile app so you can control my balls from wherever you are in the world.
Would anybody like to do that?
So,
I think there's quite a few, yeah.
so let me give you an example. If I press Jay's head, what it will do, it will bring up all the tweets that relate to Jay, and the same with Faye.
So those are all Jay's tweets?
Yes, and yes, and if I click on Faye's head, it should change, but due to the wonders of modern technology, it's now not working. So I'll. It was honestly working. So let me quickly move on.
OK, let's move on. Anton's not being evicted on Friday shocked a lot of people. I think that's fair to say, don't you guys? However, it didn't shock you, did it? Because you saw it coming.
No, we saw it coming. The answer was in the data. So
That's where it was, guys.
It was.
In the data.
It was. So this is actually Anton's, all of his mentions throughout the whole series. So what we've got here
from day one
from
until
day one.
today.
So the dates at the bottom,
right,
and the percentage at the side. Anything green is positive.
OK.
Anything blue is neutral. And
Right.
anything red is negative.
So a lot of negativity.
Well, people have hated Anton, literally. So nearly 6% of all his tweets have been aggressive and negative towards Anton since day one. But what's quite interesting is the green spike at the end of positivity in the nomination week. And I'll come on to that in a bit more detail in a minute.
Right, OK.
If I do the same for Aden,
Yeah.
a very different profile. So what we have here is a lot less hated, so only 40%.
Slightly more even, isn't
Yes,
it, between the colours?
Slightly more even. So, and again, it's like a lot more flat. So the average is a lot neater.
OK.
For positive and negative
So when
mentions.
did the swing towards Aden start to happen?
Well, we look at the nomination week. So they've got the nominations are announced on the 10th, and then we can see, if you like, the increase in positivity towards Anton, although people still hated him.
Right.
Whereas Aden was a lot flatter. So
what was the positivity?
Well,
The fact that
basically,
he was good for the house.
Yeah, good for the house, and influential people on Twitter, people like Victor, who were saying, please keep Anton in for the sake of the house, were influencing a lot of people out there to actually do just that. So you might not have liked him, but you kept him in for the reason that it was good for the house.
OK, just to reiterate, this is from over 8 million sites,
8 million websites, and the normal social media things that I can't talk about individually.
OK. Now, it's been going global, hasn't it?
It has
We've gone global, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we have.
It's actually crazy. So these are...
It's actually crazy.
It's
That's the map of
crazy.
the world and we're on it. Yeah.
This is... Anything that's coloured yellow or red has actually had mentions of Big Brother, in this case, Anton. So what's quite interesting about here is you've got like Papua New Guinea and Japan and South Africa, people talking about Anton. But my favourite tweet was from Afghanistan. Someone actually stopped fighting to tweet, "Get Anton out." So...
How incredible is that? Amazing.
And just on that, so Anton's total reach, all social media, his total reach is 20 million people. So 20 million people are aware or have seen the name Anton and Big Brother, which is massive.
20 million people. That's insane. Now, let's talk about Aden and Rebecca. They made it official on Friday night. So social media users, are they buying it or not?
They're not, I'm afraid.
89% think it's fake.
Yes, 89. So, 89% of people think the relationship is not real, and 11% think it's real. And actually, you colour match the pink of the pie chart with Rebecca's lipstick. So
you're so good with things like that.
Thanks.
You're so good. Right, let's move the pie chart on to Aaron and Faye then next. He's been giving her quite a bit of grief this week. I think that's fair to say. So what do people think? Well, they think she should hit the road. Talk us through the pie chart.
So basically, the question was, do you think that they're good together, or do you think his shenanigans over the last few days have been good for the relationship? And most people have thought that actually she should get rid and not have anything to do with him, whereas 20% are still sort of hankering on to that romantic notion that there's something that
the boy will come good in the end.
Exactly.
What do you think in here? Do you want them to... Boring end. He needs to grow up.
Yeah.
Right, OK, so Since Friday, Anton has been torn as to what path to take. Should he be the naughty boy, or should he convert and get on with everybody? What do they want online?
So what we've done here is I've looked at all the people, should he stay bad or should he go good? And 2/3 of people think he should stay bad.
So how do you get that reading?
So basically, I'm looking for people saying I think Anton should carry on as he is, as opposed to I think Anton should change,
Okay.
or I embrace his change.
Change or stay the same? Oh, I can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Let's talk about fancibility, shall we? First, the boys. Jay's had a haircut, obviously.
Well, hair was big news this week.
Yes,
so,
it was.
So what I've cleverly done is given everyone's Tom's hair for this week.
You've been having a fiddle. That's what you've been doing, Christian.
I quite like Jay's look. It's very, very nan.
Yeah,
anyway,
very nan.
So basically, that hasn't affected Jay's fanciability. He's still the most fancied male in the house, with Aaron flatlining in second place and Harry in third.
Yeah.
And Anton's still in fourth. So.
Anton still in fourth.
Yeah.
Poor Tom.
Yeah.
6.7%. That's not very much.
It's just not fancy.
How about the girlies?
Well, we've had a change, obviously. So
Louise is still out front.
Louise is still out front, but she's had her pie eaten into quite significantly by Faye. So I think Faye's relationship with Aaron
is helping her to grow.
Is helping her fanciability factor.
And Alex is doing very well. She's not far behind Faye.
She's always been there or thereabouts so far since the series started.
Yeah.
And the newcomer, Jem, in last
slacking behind.
Yeah.
Christian, as always, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for bringing your pie charts. As we know, it's always a pleasure when Christian visits the Bit on the Side office. We just love him. It's a shame, though, the same can't be said of Miss Alice Levine. Watch this and you'll see exactly what I mean.
It's Friday morning and the Bit on the Side production team are hard at work. Tonight we'll see Big Brother's latest evictee appear on Bit on the Side. Today, however, the bosses are faced with their toughest decision yet, as regular host Emma Willis is unavailable.
We're fucked.
Well, you say that. She's put on an awful lot of weight on recently, so I think it might be a blessing in disguise. The hairy one, Jamie is his name, he could do it.
Not so much.
The ginger one?
Alex.
Yeah.
No, Alice. Her name's Alice.
Alice? Yeah. No.
No.
She's proper shit.
Yeah. Hi, Alice. I've got your copy just so you like it.
506, 507, 508.
Unbelievable. What a bitch.
What did you say? Yeah, that's right.
So, we're all agreed then?
Yeah, agreed, yeah.
Jeff Brazier it is then.
Alice is signing autographs. Her popularity has dramatically risen since an online poll named her Britain's 56th most famous redhead.
Gillespie Keith.
Can you tell us what you're doing, Alice?
Yeah, basically I am going through the phone book and sending everyone in the UK a signed autograph. So we've got up to G so far. It's taken us about 3 months.
Camp funny man Jamie East is also busy in his dressing room. In one of last week's shows, Alice referred to Jamie as a washed-up rock star. Jamie spent the last 5 days composing a song about Alice, and he's determined to get it to #1 in the charts.
Tries to steal every scene, Alice!
So, how many people have actually requested these photos, Alice?
It's quite difficult to say, to put a figure on it, I suppose. Can you hear that noise?
Fucking ginger cow.
What the fuck is that?
Alice, you cow.
What do you want?
I can hear you next door.
You can't.
I clearly can, and you're singing a rude song about me, and it's shit.
I popped it in the freezer.
Brazer's far too expensive.
You're fucking joking, aren't you?
Just when we thought we had it.
With under an hour to go and still no presenter, the executives are forced into a make or break decision.
It's a difficult one.
Yeah.
It's a real bastard, isn't it?
Because with the fish and chips, of course, they're very satisfying, but at the same time, you know, the Chinese, you're going to get more for your money.
Completely. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chinese.
Laura, while you're there, can you just tell Jamie he's doing tonight's show?
Yes.
Thanks, sweetheart. Yeah, I think you're right with the fish and chips.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No! Oh! Oh! Oh, this is fucking fish!
We give you a good filling. It might hurt a bit, but the pain's worth it in the end. So today quite chatty one in the front row. So today saw the housemates nominate for the 6th time. Here is how they got on.
We meet again. Oh.
Wait, hang on, let us have a little think.
Can I start again?
It's between two people, really. Can I put myself up? I'm happy to fuck off now, I really am.
He's cracked this past week. He's lost his mind completely, and it's sad to see that.
We're all in the same boat, and I just think he's really sort of becoming quite hard to live with.
You what? Are you making a complacent joke at me? Are you being complacent?
I just don't feel like we're that close, and I don't know if he likes me anymore. That's Facebook patch.
He does balance out his bad points with good points, but not enough to tip the scale, sort of thing. I haven't got a reason for anybody in this house, though.
One sec.
I mean, I can sit here and call them dickheads and bastards and everything else if that's what you want.
Okay, my second. I don't think he's adding to the morale of the house very positively.
Just doesn't speak to anyone. It's as if he's in his own world.
He has mood swings and he's a little bit irritable.
It's not the same anymore as he used to be a little bit. I've seen different sides.
He's just not acting how he did the first few weeks he was here. He's sort of like overreads into everything.
I've been jealous because she's had more food than me this week.
Because she does some smelly farts.
Don't you dare try and pull the wool over my eyes.
That's a shite nomination, but that's that.
5 weeks in and the housemates are a dab hand at this, but Big Brother doesn't like the housemates to get too comfortable. Oh, no. We can reveal that this week they have some dastardly ghoulish tricks up their sleeves. Here's what happened earlier when Big Brother gathered the housemates on the sofa to reveal who is up for eviction this week and how 9 became 7. Very exciting.
This is Big Brother. The housemates nominated for eviction this week are Anton and Jay. Anton and Jay should pack all their belongings immediately.
What if we have to...
I think we're going to have to pick.
I think we might have to pick.
Would Anton and Jay come to the diary room?
Yeah.
In a few minutes, you will leave the Big Brother house. But you haven't been evicted. Yet. Anton and Jay, you will now leave the Big Brother house.
Wow.
And enter a secret room. A crypt where you must live like ghosts until further notice. As a reward, you will have the power to change this week's nominations. This is Big Brother. Anton and Jay have left the Big Brother house.
Yeah, the Big Brother house.
But they have one final message for their housemates.
Hi guys, me and Jay have been evicted. They told us to give you a message, and I just wanted to quickly say that, although I've had problems with Aaron in the past, and maybe slightly with Faye, that as you'll know, I've got no problem with anyone anymore.
Lou, I love you to death, darling. I'll see you on the other side of the fence when you get evicted. And Harry, Alex, Tom, you're not dear for the Geordies, Alex. Jem, Fia and Aaron, I wish the best for you. You're on me as an Al, you're on.
I have left this house but gone to another one, and they didn't say they're leaving message, and they didn't say they'd been evicted.
It's attention to detail, Big Brother. The first rule of marketing. Come on. Get it right.
There are 2 costumes in boxes behind the diary room chair. Please put them on straight away and apply the ghostly makeup. Anton and Jay, please leave the Big Brother house through the door to your left.
So, a twist in this week's nominations. Are you liking it? Good. Pardon?
Anton should still go.
Oh, calm down, calm down. Nikki, let's go to you first. Is this the old Big Brother that we know and love?
Yeah, it reminds me of Big Brother 7 when they put me and Aisling up for nomination and she went to the secret room and she had the power over who entered the house.
So was that a good thing in your year?
Yeah, I think it was.
And do you think it's a good thing for this one?
Yeah, I think it needed something because they've all been getting along and everyone was struggling to nominate someone. So I think this has come at the right time. I don't want Anton to go anywhere. I know I'm probably the only person to think that. But he's so controversial.
He infuriates everybody. You do love to watch him because he is mixing things
brilliant.
up. Maisie.
Hello.
You said quite a few times that you were ready for big twists and different things to happen. Are you a little bit gutted you're not in there for this one?
Of course I am. Like I always said, I really want a big twist and want something different to happen. But I'm not too sure what's going on there. I'm not really sure. We'll just have to wait and see, to be honest.
It's an odd one because we don't know too much at the moment. What did you make of the house's reaction to their departure?
They 100% know
They've
exactly
sussed
what's
it
going
immediately,
on.
haven't
It was
they?
obvious. They're bad actors, and that's it. It was obvious what's going on. Completely.
You know what they should do? They should actually make them both stay there the whole week, and the first one that can't hack it is out. So someone stay from today till Friday.
Okay, and what did you think?
Yeah, I reckon just keep throwing twists in, and then they won't know what hit them. They think they've got it, and then
just confuse them and baffle them totally.
I mean, it totally decimates the rank pack, doesn't it? You know, so.
Slightly different W word that it starts with, I think. James, Anton and Jay seemed over the moon at the twist.
Yeah, I was slightly confused. I thought they had to live as goats, not ghosts. Which would have been interesting. But I have to say, I'm a Big Brother purist, and I don't like the nomination process being tampered with. 'Cause to me, that is sacrosanct. That is the genius.
Yes.
Around which the rest of the. But it does look quite good.
I think we're not actually sure that it will be tampered with.
But they get to
influence
nominate who is actually nominated or something.
Well, I don't. It's quite vague in what has been said, isn't it?
But it looks quite exciting.
Well, they're actually nominated. But
at this point, we don't really know. We don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
You know, all they've said is that they may have the power to what did they say? They may have the power to change nominations.
Right, okay.
Depends on what happens this week, I think. So do you think these are the best two for the task, Jamie?
Yeah, definitely. I think they'll have a few tricks up their sleeve, hopefully. I think got to be better than Harry's swapping sugar for salt. That'd be better. They should sneak in, chuck some breadcrumbs in the bedroom at night, just half a dozen geese, job done.
Yeah. Nikki, what would you like to see them do?
I think they should do some cruel things to them. Just to cause an argument.
Do you think that, you know, the housemates seemed to twig instantly that this was not a real eviction?
Yeah.
Do you think when they don't return in the morning, they'll start to believe it a little bit more?
All the housemates have got to do in there is speculate. That's all you do is sit and speculate and, you know.
So if they are in there all week, do you not think there will be any point where they go, maybe they have actually gone?
Because you can hear, like when you're in there, you can hear stuff going on. They'll hear them. I'm telling you, they'd have worked it out.
What?
I think you should put a load of men in there for Louise and then see the reaction of the ghost.
For Louise or for you?
I don't
Maisie.
Louise needs men because it must be lonely with no personality.
Oh, that's mean. That's very, very mean. She's lovely. Maisie, twist aside, were you surprised by this week's nominations at all with the two that were up?
Anton and Jay?
Yeah.
Not particularly. Anton's an obvious one.
I think we all kind of thought that,
Jay, he's lovely when he's lovely. When he's not and he doesn't have his food, he's a completely different person. And people don't like up and downs in the house. We want, entertainment the whole time. We want lively people because the house does get boring. And he puts a dim light on the house sometimes.
Jamie, what do you think Jay has done this week to warrant the nominations?
I'm just trying to work out. I don't think I've seen anything that warrants him being up.
He killed Harry's letter.
Because he's so up and down.
He's
always up and down.
He killed Harry's letter.
And I think there was that.
You think on purpose? Maisie, what do you think?
About what? Sorry.
Why Jay?
Why Jay? Because he's constantly up and down. He creates. He's actually a bit scary when he gets aggressive at times.
Why him over Aaron? Aaron's even worse than that.
Aaron's been nominated. The thing is, Aaron's been nominated every single week.
Yeah.
So I think there's no point anymore.
And also, they're the only two members of the Wolf Pack left. I think everybody else is kind of on one side, aren't they?
The purple koalas. Purple koalas are winning.
Koalas.
Purple,
I
isn't
thought
it?
it was pink koalas, wasn't it?
Sorry, what?
Pink koalas. There was the wolf pack.
Purple?
Purple.
I was part of the pink koalas. So am I.
You're on your own. That was just you.
James, do you think it was inevitable that Anton was going to be up again this week?
Yes, but I'm surprised that Aaron isn't up.
You are surprised.
I think Aaron's been up every single week and he hasn't. The public obviously love him. They think it's a waste of a vote.
But
you guys do love him. They do.
Were you guys surprised that Aaron wasn't up?
You know what? In that situation, having Aaron and Anton stuck together will be good TV.
Those two in the crypt.
That
would be good.
The boys are going to wind up fighting with one another.
Sorry?
I think the two boys together stuck in a room are going to wind up fighting with one another and duking out, to be honest with you.
Jay and Anton?
No.
Surely not. They're not going to end up fighting in there, are they?
No, they're going to conjure up some sort of plan for all the others, I think.
bore
They're
each
going to
other
stick
to death.
together.
They're mates. Wolf Pack for life. If you guys were nominating this week, who would you have put up? Nikki?
Aaron. Aaron, without a doubt.
Aaron and
Jem. My God, what point is she serving? Absolutely no.
James?
I think Anton and Faye, because it would have been interesting to split Aaron and Faye up and see what happens.
To see what they're like
in that
separately.
situation, I'd like a bit of Aaron and Anton. I think that'd be good. All close together, yeah, definitely.
Who would you have put up, Jamie?
You said I disagree. I'd have put out the two that haven't really done anything, Tom and Harry. I'd have, let the Mardy ones fight it out.
Get rid of Tom!
You think Harry's all right? I think Harry's playing a very good game.
He's quite intelligent as well, and I think he knows what he's doing. I don't think he's boring.
Let's just go for a few audience members. Who would you have put up?
Personally, I'd have put Anton up and Aaron because I think it's a good head-to-head.
Head-to-head.
Yeah.
And I think they want to go up against each other.
It'd be interesting who they'd have picked to place them. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they're obviously opposing, so it'd be a little bit of a conflict. So.
Okay.
Surprising, Harry.
Get rid of Tom and Jim.
Okay, that's enough excitement for this part. Let's just all calm down. Still to come, Jamie heads up to the house to see all the latest action from Jay and Anton's crypt. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. The Lamborghini to the main show Champers. A bit cheaper to make, yes, but a hell of a lot more fun. Here's today's news. So with everything that's happened in the house tonight, Aaron's revelation at 10:01 this morning seems a little bit spooky.
This house was built on a burial site.
No, it wasn't.
That's like really famously known. So they used to say that like people reckon they people who weren't supposed to be in films and stuff popping up in the background and stuff, or else studios and stuff, and they were like, oh, that's the spirit of so and so and stuff like that.
I haven't felt anything. No, I haven't felt anything. So it can't be. Can't be. Therefore, you are wrong.
It's very mystic, Meg.
I haven't felt any bad vibes. Well, not from you.
It's not anything at all unless I told you that.
What?
Yeah,
I know. Yeah,
no,
because
because
our point is we can't feel
anything.
anything. You can't feel bad vibes.
I haven't felt any bad spirits.
Those are spirits here, they're not bad ones.
Yeah, the good ones, they're looking after us.
You honestly think you can sense when there's a good or bad ghost about?
Yeah.
Yes.
I bet Heaven felt the spirits when she was in there, didn't she? Yeah, definitely. At 12:47 p.m, it appeared that the lack of food in the house had been having an adverse effect on Jay.
I've just been woke up from a dream as well, like you do with shopping. It was ridiculous. Giant pizzas and steaks and chili con carne. You even had tins of swan. I ate it and all, it was nice. Now, where the hell that come from? Never had swan before.
So that'll be giant pizzas and tins of swan on this week's shopping list. At 1:08 p.m, Jay made a very special drop-off.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God.
Ready?
No.
Oh, I'm coming out.
I can actually smell that from here. And finally, at 3:07 p.m, for the first time ever, Big Brother was left speechless.
Hi, River.
Hi, Horn.
Oh, yeah.
River, we came to show you a new creation that we've just made.
Yeah, we got bored. So we made just some glasses. These are our own teeth.
Yours don't look any different.
That's quite harsh. I think she looks a bit like Paris Hilton crossed with a Ninja Turtle.
He looked like Penfold, didn't he? Just a little bit. He looked like Penfold. Well, that's the news from earlier on, but what the hell is going on in the crypt right now? Jamie East, are you there?
I am here. What the hell do you think's going on? There's just two guys sat there watching telly, dressed as Uncle Fester. I must say, though, that the task room is looking proper good. The team have done an amazing job here. We can see that Big Brother is going to be phoning them on a little antique telephone there, and all they've got to see them through for the foreseeable future is a small bowl of fruit, 2 fags and 2 empty glasses. I do believe that Jay was just talking to Anton about how to strip the engine from a 1965 Ford Anglia, but I can't be sure. But there's not a lot going on. They're sat there with their kind of Flintstone-esque headphones, basically just watching the other housemates. They've got nothing in here to entertain them, though, apart from their 2 coffin beds, which the bedding is made of flour sacks by the looks of it. Aside from that, it's just a room with 2 beds and a TV in it. I'm not entirely sure that they seem to be having much fun yet. I guess when Big Brother starts to get them to play the pranks and play the sneaky tricks, oh, they're talking. This is the most exciting thing to happen in
Jamie, do they look like they're having fun?
I wouldn't say fun exactly just yet, but they look like they are plotting something. Maybe they've overheard something. I would imagine if I was Anton, God forbid that I would ever be Anton, but they would be listening to the housemates, and they would have seen that the housemates would have sussed out that they're in the room next door, and if they've got any sense at all, they'll be trying to work out ways of making them think that they have actually been eliminated.
Is there much tension going on up there?
There's not much sexual tension in there, I must admit. I mean, is that what you meant? But no, they seem to be having a good laugh. It's always exciting for the housemates when they get given special tasks, though, isn't it?
Is there? Am I going to be seeing you in those very funky headphones they're wearing soon, Jamie?
Oh, I thought you were going to say the onesie for 1 minute. The funky headphones. I'll bring some back for you.
No, I think that they'd look really good on you.
Oh, thanks very much. Cheers.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jamie.
Oh, my pleasure.
Bye-bye, honey. I don't know why I did that in a silly baby voice, but anyway. Ian.
Hello, Emma.
What's been happening on the digital world?
Well, obviously people are reacting to the nominations.
Okay.
also
How has
the
that
twist.
been going? Nominations first. Let's
Nominations
talk about.
first. Okay. Well, there's no real surprise about the two that are up. The only surprise is that there's not more.
Yes.
We've had a mixed response, as ever, and I just picked out a couple of comments from our Facebook page.
Okay.
Deirdre Creary-Byrne says, yes, honour. Whereas John Potter says, we have to keep Anton in. This is our only chance to get rid of Jay.
Okay.
So,
you have a clip for us, don't you?
I do.
What is this?
This is them in the crypt about 20 minutes ago talking about their plans.
Oh.
Exactly. So well now, get to watch what he's doing. This isn't me, is it? Just keep focused. Because when we get back in the house, in a week, we'll go, oi, oi. What the fuck? I thought you two were evicted.
He is super duper excited.
They are hoping for some mischief.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't think we could hear you earlier on.
Oh,
there was
brilliant.
a bit of interference on the mic. Ian, thanks. You can hold this. That's all we have time for today. Tune in tomorrow when I'll be joined by Neighbours legend Mark Little, a.k.a. Joe Mangle. Big Brother legend Victor will be here, and bit on the side legend Alice Levine.